Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Friday morning safety meeting. Today is going to be very, very quick. We've got the new 22 registrations in, as everybody should know. So I've got to get off of this meeting and then get back to my phone so I can make sure that everybody gets those. So we'll get right through it today. I don't have a whole lot for everybody. Obviously, the main focus is going to be our registrations. But for inspections this week, we had 4 inspections that were clean and 5 that were not. Unfortunately, on the 5 that were not, a 1 to 5 speeding, going over 14, failure to maintain logs, excessive weight, lane change violations, just, little things that are really adding up to bite us. And then the 4 clean inspections, shout out to Terry Skaggs, Joe Shamley, Jermaine Barnes, and Keith Ivey. Great work, folks. That is going to help us out. A few of the violations we got this week aren't a ton of points. Actually, most of them aren't a ton of points. The hours of service is actually the worst. It's 7. So those clean inspections are going to help kind of put off some of those violation points that would be coming onto our score. So that will help. As probably everybody knows, this weekend, Colorado and Wyoming are expecting. They're saying it's going to be some pretty heavy snowfall. I guess it could be record-setting snowfall, which you still have to have your chains going into those states. Make sure you plan ahead and, protect yourself in those situations because it sounds like it is going to get bad. There is a new Love's in North Kansas City. It's Clay County, Missouri. I think it's right on 435, or if it's not, it's right by it. It's going to have be nice if you're taking the 435 corridor to bypass, Kansas City to get from, 70 to 35 or whatever. It's going to be a nice place because there's over 100 parking spots. They're going to have food, showers, of course. So it'll be a nice place for you to take a break. Obviously, Kansas City's not a great place to take a break if you don't have to because it's so close to the yard. But if you don't have those few extra hours, that will be a good spot for you. The second to last thing I want to cover. This is just a heads up. I'm going to tell you why they're going to be out there, but hopefully none of our folks will have to worry about that because we don't do this stuff. So troopers in Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, and Ohio, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia, they're collaborating with a 6-state trooper project. Basically what they're doing, they said it's a collective effort to focus on criminal patrols and drug interdiction now through March 13th. So it's going to be, obviously, this weekend. It says during this period, motorists, so they're saying everybody, can expect an increased presence of troopers conducting traffic stops. So they're going to be pulling over trucks. Just treat it like another blitz. They are encouraging everybody, with the move over law, Scott's law. Obviously, everybody in our fleet follows that law. If there's anybody that knows that law, it's you guys. So they're going to be writing tickets for that too. Basically, just mind your P's and Q's going through those states in any state. But, if you see a state trooper pulling people over, don't be surprised. Because in those 6 states, it sounds like they're working together. So Illinois is not on there, but I wouldn't be surprised if they jump in on the game as well. Because we've been getting a lot of inspections in Illinois. So please, make sure you're certifying your logs. Have paper logs at the ready. Make sure you know and are familiar with how to transfer your logs to DOT. If not, I can show you right here. So they're just going to be looking for, visible defects where they can, pop people for violations on the road. So please be mindful of that. And then the last thing that I want to cover, the 2022 registrations. As you all know, they are in, except I did talk to a few people today that, didn't get the message yesterday. So if you didn't get the message, let me know. If you didn't read it, go back and read it. Give me an email address, a fax number so we can get this to you, get you out there rolling safely and legally for the next year. Because after this registration, the only thing that we're going to have coming up is our insurance renewal, which that will be at the end of June when it expires. And I'll keep everyone posted. So we will be good for a few months, but I will be hound dogging this, making sure everybody gets them because we can't leave anybody behind out there. So please, if you don't have one, give me a shout. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to get back to work and man these phones. We've got people calling in left and right. I appreciate it. Thank you for, staying up on this. And, if you need anything, don't hesitate to give me a shout. Thank you.